Alright, so in this one we are going to be using the Monkey God, right? That's what people call him? Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Now, as we have been going through every singular LF/Legends Limited unit in the entire game, we have gone from Beerus all the way down to the 3rd anniversary LFs, where we currently reside in that territory of 3rd anniversary, about to hit the 4th anniversary in about 10 days here. Just say, by the way, if you are new and enjoy the content, we are aiming for 15,000 subscribers prior to the 4th anniversary beginning. So if you are new and enjoy the content, I know there's a lot of new people because that Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta Zenkai showcase, you know, all of those showcases really get some new people going in the channel. So if you are new and enjoying the content, I do hope you subscribe, again, if you do enjoy. But Gogeta, to go over his lore, as we always do with these units, Gogeta has had some spicy lore. To consider him in a circumstance near any unit that had, you know, similar-esque backstory, Gogeta's backstory is that of Beerus. Yeah, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta has the same backstory as Beerus. That's not a good thing, because Beerus was awful on release. Beerus was terrible on release, and Gogeta 4 was the same thing. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta was not a great unit. He might have been the second best anniversary unit in Part 1, for sure, which isn't really saying much because all the anniversary units in Part 1 really aren't great right now, besides CMZ and G4. So he might have retained that value of number 1 or 2, definitely not number 1, but number 1 or 2 right now, between himself and Crotomur's Masu. But G4, on initial drop, he had no plat equip, and I mean, we're going to go over the uniques because it helps like explain why this no plat equip is a situation that really hurt him, and why the plat equip saved him like beyond belief, more than anything we could have expected, because no plat equip, besides maybe Goten's Awakened one, but that was released so long ago, people didn't think like, oh, we're gonna get something similar to that or better than that with release. And then we got G4's plat equip, and it's like, oh oh, like we really needed this much, huh? Just to look at his uniques here, he gets 6% damage inflicted there. He gets 50% cut for the next combo. The first combo he does take, basically, he has 50% cut, then 30% more, so he has 80% cut. But basically, how the math does work in this game, it's about, like, low 60%. But if you want to just say simply 50, then 30, he has 80% cut. Technically, it's lower, but yes, he has 80% cut of a flat one, if you want to call it that. Then nullifies at normal conditions. It was very nice. I placed a Hercule user while trying to test this team, so that was good from him there. But Defiant its curse self when carried onto the battlefield. First key by 30 damage inflicted, 50%, reduced damage to 30%, and then nullifies actually down to time counts, and goes neutral for defensiveness for 15 time counts there, right? For damage sustained. For damage sustained equals him being neutral defensively, 15 time counts, activates 3 times. So he's neutral for 45 time counts, basically, because he has 15, 15, 15. That's how that works out. So he does have what? 60, 50, 110% damage inflicted. Let me point out the issue with this. His stats are, at least right here, 9 stars, which I feel like is a very comprehensible star amount. If I want to look at 14, I guess we can. His stats are a little bit under the weather if I'm going to compare him to anybody that's even half recent to where this guy came out, and there's units that are at least in a realm of his, you know, scope of coming out, or even, you know, units that are honestly a couple months older, like a Gogeta Blue. Right? I mean, you do have to understand Gogeta 4 is a defense type here. So what you do care for is these defense stats, and these defense stats are fine, right? These are good defense stats. These are actually comparable to the new Zenkai Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta's defense stats, and that's Zenkai. So I don't know what that says about Vegeta or G4, but that's what they are. But the main issue is he doesn't have that high of damage of his stat-wise, and then his damage peak is 110. It doesn't get higher than that, right? He doesn't get higher here. He doesn't get higher here. He only has 110% damage inflicted. Well, we look more. Maybe he has more in his second unique. No. His second unique is nothing. His plat equip is his second unique. Like, the second unique is okay. It's okay for a partial unique. Again, the full thing is the plat equip. It really seems like G4's second unique was meant to be that entire plat equip, but they just made it a plat equip instead. Like, it's so terrible in comparison to the first unique, right? He has a double cover null, striker blast, you know, when changing cover, whatever, awesome, great. That's like, you know, 50 lines of text right there. Then he has anti-revival, and that's it. That's it. He has cover null, or cover, just said he can cover change in, right? He can strike a blast twice, and then he nullifies, or helps screw over revival. When he fucks over revival, he gets, what, 2 balls and health back by 20%. That's all he got. Again, with the low stats of damage, and then not the most absurd tanking, because he only has, remember, that big cut, that 50 that he has, it's only 1 combo. So he's a defense type with 30% cut. Does that sound like a defense type that's going to be, like, omnipotent tanking? Like, to compare nowadays, Full Power Jiren, I believe, has very high cut. He's a range type unit, isn't he? You know? And then G-Force Plat. Oh, G-Force Plat. This came, I believe it was in the realm of where 8 Vegeta... It was pre-Legends Fest. I think it was near 8 Vegeta's release, because I remember 8 coming out, and then you would run Green, Green, Yellow instead of Mr. 8 Vegeta being around, and or it was a little bit before, but it was around the same era, right? So it was a couple months afterwards of his release, because Ape came out, I believe... I think it was like 5 or 6 months later. Then he got his Plat equipped, where he went from unusable, because he wasn't used, right? You had 3Ku who was better. You would run Super Saiyan 3 Goku, LF, Zenkai over this guy. You would run Kid Buu, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, LF, Zenkai, Red Gogeta, and or Red Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. That would be Saiyans. You would run that and nothing else. Maybe you could run Future because CMZ, but Anniversary did not offer you new teams and new outlook on different teams because these units weren't good enough. G4 was not good enough, but then this came, then you ran on Green, Green, Yellow with Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Halo Vegeta, and this guy on Green, Green, Yellow. I mean, he was omnipotent, because you would have that ult that would probably one-shot anybody in the entire game, even with combo comp. You have Draco who goes neutral, you have Vegeta who goes neutral with giving you a lot of healing, with giving you a lot of support. Like, that team was a very good setup pre-Legends Fest, and Legends Fest killed it off because 3Ku and Halo really weren't up to the power creep standard. G4 has held on, you know, maybe not the most confidently, but he definitely has held on to his high output that he can give because of the Plat equip here. So reminder, his damage inflicted is 110, right? 110 peak, 60-50, that's it. Let's look at his stuff here. He gets base health, double defense, up to a lot. He gets, I believe this will probably be 15% peak? 15, 35, 35, yeah. High there, remember, his peak damage is 110. So right here, damage inflicted, that's overall. That's 110 plus 35, so what is he getting? 145 damage inflicted on entry, straight up, raw. Then, his strikes are getting 35 more. So he's getting about, again, 145 plus 35. This is going to be 180. Then his blast will also be at 180. Do you understand how much this is, by the way? 180% damage inflicted, basically, to everything. Everything. That is what he gets. His Plat equip gives more than each individual part of those uniques that gives him damage. Because this gives you 70 for each thing, right? Damage inflicted, strike attack, blast attack, damage inflicted, ultimates, blue cards, everything. It's literally everything in the entire game. His one slot here gives you more damage inflicted than his entire kit. Almost. 5% off. 5% off. Yeah, I would say it's a little bit busted. And then his last slot here, which is, if you don't know, it's an LF rate to actually get these 2 red slots. So it's the same chance you have of pulling an LF, 2 red slot, a Plat equip. Just so you know, the last slot specifically, because you can't re-roll it, right? You just have to, like, hope for the best. Well, you can't re-roll it with erasers and all that shit. You have to, like, hope for the best with the guarantee thing, because guarantees don't exist on these for some reason, because Legends wants to make more money, because, well, people want to red slot it, right? Because it's very good. 1 green slot would be increase strand ball by 1, so instead of 2, you get 3. Then gold slot, instead of 2, you get 4. And then instead of a, just 2, you also get 50% damage inflicted, cannot be stacked, cannot be canceled. I believe you actually can cancel that damage inflicted there. I don't know why it says it can't be canceled. I'm 99% sure I've seen people say you can cancel those damage inflicted on that red slot, but there's not too many rivals running around, so I'm not too hard pressed about this. I, wish obviously I did have a red slotted, but not too many rivals running around, just Revival Frieza, which LOE is not even that commonplace right now anyways, because people just want to use the other best units, like Ultra Kaioken and Ultra Gogeta, similar to here. But yeah, as you can see from this Plat equip, it definitely helped him a fuck ton. His green card is a dash forward that has blast armor, cancels attribute upgrades to the enemy, and I believe nullifies such cover change. Probably does a little bit more, but that's the gist of it. Blue card is quick animation, and if you land your blue card, you draw another blue card, and you get blue card damage for about 3 timer counts, so people like to spam blue cards back to back, because it does extra damage. Maybe you'll just 2-shot somebody, just raw, that's type neutral, which is very nice. Strike is a dash forward with blast armor, and then the ultimate, I actually do not know for certainty here. The main ability, yeah, you go neutral with 20 timer counts for everything. It's not defensive neutral that he has just there. It's full neutral, card draw speed, health back, key back. Again, all these nice stuff. It's just that last unique literally doesn't exist in comparison to the main ability, in comparison to the first unique. Then the ultimate Go ultimate damage inflicted 50%. Goes through cut 100% for 3 timer counts on the ultimate. Well, upon activation of the ultimate, so usually only on the ultimate, maybe 1 strike or something later, but usually on the ultimate only. And nullified endurance, again, blast armor on it. What else does the green card do that I miss? Get damage inflicted, yeah, okay. So his peak without the plat is 130. With the plat, it's 165. And then to strikes, it is 200, and to blast, it's 200. So if you land a green card, this guy's peak is 200% to strike and blast, and then his overall damage inflicted would be 165 peak. Which, again, that's not too hard to do because the green card's pretty good, right? You're getting a lot of stuff here. Combos, cancels enemy action twice. Team-wise for him, a little bit of a more wonky setup. The premise is, I always try to use these units at their best value on teams that are comprehensible, that actually work. This team feels like it works. I've done test matches. I've been doing test matches for every single LF prior to using them in a video, and it feels like it works. USG leader slot because, well, he wants to be leader slotted on top of, he just will get all the extra Z abilities of like Super 17s, of Super Saiyan 4 Gokus. G4, obviously getting double Zenkai buff here from Super 17 and Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Majub, who is not getting Super Saiyan 3 Goku's ability, is just getting everything. And honestly, the main reason he's here is because the best peer on G4 is from fusions. So I would probably run Future Gohan if, you know, Majub wasn't a fusion, right? And then obviously Super 17 giving you Zenkai buff, getting double defense. 4Ku strike attack and defense, and then strike attack again. 3Ku double defense here. But yeah, equip watch G4, obviously his plot equip here, and then the other 2 are as follows, with this one being special damage, ultimate damage, and base health, because his ultimate's like the best thing about him, right? Do that big-ass ultimate, then you get all this catastrophic damage because you're neutral, and you have a very good entry damage of, again, like 110, then you have 35 more, then you're going through a cut on your ultimate, then you're gaining 50% on ultimate. You have a lot of fucking ultimate damage there. Then the last equip, double defense, and then the whole reason Majub's here, a big peer for Fusion Warriors, because, well, this is the best peer G4 does have, 15% peer there because we have full Fusion team. With that being said, let's get into the matches and see how G4 can do. First match up against God Key, the Strike Sealer, if that's all you want to call him, Ultra Kaioken in the flesh. Oh, how many strikes? Let's blast here, please. Don't PB. Thank you. Okay. Take that. Is there even a point to go G4? Not really, but fuck it, let's do it. Free damage there. Green card. Ultra Kaioken Syndrome. Okay. Good thing we do have this green to null social cover change because Mr. Ultra there do be existing, and that is scary. Thankfully, we also do have Ultra Gogeta. Do you not realize they null social cover change? Maybe not. Somehow. Don't know how, but okay. I'm gonna pop main. This is very early, but I feel like it could help. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Unlucky. Take that. Not much damage, because Majub does not do much damage when you don't build him for damage. Sacked off GV! Really? Well, did you sack them off, or did you guess me? Which one is it, Legends? Okay. Do we kill? We should kill. We are advantage here, right? We most likely kill, I would hope, with Mr. Majub here. GV is paper. Alright, thank you, Majub. Appreciate you. And all you're here for is your green heart supply. I give 0 fucks about you regardless of that situation. Okay, so you're just gonna do that maneuver. Amazing, amazing. I was gonna say annoying, but amazing. You know, very tough maneuver to pull off, so I agree. Smart, smart. Interesting. I'm gonna pop main here and go for the ult. You don't have a Gogeta back. And now we could kill your G, or not G4, your Ultra Kaioken. Okay. You should be dead here. Raw ultimate. 2.3. You are boosted. You are boosted. You are a 9-star Ultra with a peaked out middle slot on his quad equips. Goodbye. Be seeing you. Okay. Okay. Why'd I double sidestep? It's fine. If you have to pop your main ability, that's a W for me. That's it. That's a W. Doesn't mean it's a win, but it's just a W in that circumstance. I have endurance, buddy. Did you forget? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know how, but maybe. Kind of figured you had that, but I didn't really, like, actually think you had it. whatever. All those little buffs you have, we're going to cancel because G4, again, does have a very nice green card to cancel all your buffs. Do have some stalling here. I doubt I get double rushed, but I wouldn't put it past Legends to supply someone a double rush here, right? So you gotta be a little bit careful of that. Especially when they're just fishing, like a fisherman. And boom, wrap it up. Alright, G4, good stuff. G4 is at full HP. Okay, I'm glad the showcase unit didn't even have a scratch by the end of the match. Thank you, Mr. Ultra Kaioken. Thank you for all the tackles, but you died because of a tackle. Red 21 on LOE. I do think she is a very underappreciated unit, which actually is a pretty good unit, but on LOE? I don't know about that. Okay, I'm just gonna tackle. Okay. Well, that works out. Yeah, on LOE, I'm not the most confident in her here, but hey, maybe she can do something. I mean, this team is super tanky, if nothing else. This Frieza does no damage besides his first blue card off main ability. And then, I mean, you really don't have much else going on. Oh, look, a blue card. Yeah, that's not much, honestly. Just saying. Double blue cards. Somehow. Okay, sure. I don't even know how, but sure. You got it. Let's go here. Do this. I mean, you could swap. No? Okay. Obviously would have been dumb to swap there, because then you have all your buffs canceled on Frieza, and you don't want that. Super slow match. Super slow match. Thank you, appreciate it. I mean, I'm just gonna do this. Okay. Spoiler alert: we would have killed anybody. We would. The Zenkai Frieza, maybe, because that guy is big cut. He has 60% cut on cover cut, and I'm pretty sure he would have been back. But the other two definitely would have killed. Even that Zenkai Frieza, who is very tanky, right? That Zenkai LF first form Frieza is a super tanky unit. He is meant for that kind of regard of support / tanking. But all right, USG is gonna help a lot. Maju's gonna help on the green cards, and G4. Can do, again, how I see him is not maybe in the best light. I think G4 is an ult machine and a one-time cover. So where I see him is, if he does his ult and he has that cover already gone, that 50% cover, I'm like, okay, he's not useless, but my value of him, like, when I'm thinking about like what to do in the match, is like, this guy's done everything he's meant to do, which is a big ult that like has a high damage because he has like his peak on entry, right? That's very good to have your peak on entry. Him having that, and then, okay, here he did it. Here he did his big cut. But what else do I have him for here, right? And it's kind of like, okay, well, he's at the wayside. But when he's doing stuff leading up to that, when it's early match and he can like, get stuff going, and he can do his ultimate and kill most units, obviously his value is high, but I just feel like after all that, his value definitely takes a hit, right? I would say kind of like Maju's value after you draw that first green card takes a hit, because that's Maju's whole like value here. He draws that green card, he gives you a combo star because that green card is super easy to land, and it's very nice. But with G4, after that ult and that big cut, it's like, most likely you have that big cut already used prior to your main ability, because it's pretty hard to not get hit for 25 timer counts. And then, again, after all that, he has cover changes, he has his still good damage inflicted numbers, but it's just not as impressive as, like, let's say USG in a spot that's, like, better for him, and he's better as a last man stand unit anyways, or second man stand unit. So it's like, if I can't sack off anybody, G4, USG, it will be G4, even here, even in his video, if we get in the circumstance of, well, this guy's ult's already used, this, that, whatever stuff, because in that situation, I mean, USG just shits on G4, it's not even a contest. Movies. I see LF Broly. Alrighty. Hey, let's see him, man. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. Uh-oh. Broly. You're leaking. You're leaking from the side there. Oh god, Gogeta Blue's gonna be leaking as well. From Maju. Alright, that's not too much. It's still more than it should be, but it's not too much. I thought you'd have a green card out. I was always a little bit scared to like do anything right there, because that green card is just an existence that is terrifying. Let's just go for the strike here. Broly does have a strike cover change. I just wonder, does Broly actually come back in? Because it'd be a little bit tough to give a fuck about it, clearly, because fuck it. No blue card, unfortunate. Okay. Oh, that was play. See ya, Broly. I mean, I thought you'd save Broly, honestly. It should make sense for me to pick Striker Blue because I would have done the Blast because you had no Blast cover change ready to go. That logic in my head means you won't pick Blast, right? Just, again, very logical thing here. Alright. Beautiful. Because I could have done the Blast if I had the Blast in hand, but you didn't know, but lovely, lovely, lovely. GV comes in. I'm glad I get my rushes off against teams I don't need it, by the way. Because this team, I do not need my rush here. But hey, Legends said you got it, and you know what? I got it now. Alright, you're dead. I'll do the Blast for extra safekeeping, just see his damage be higher. Yeah. Gogeta Blue? Maybe you live. You did a heal right there because you're entry heal. I love that the thing just crashed behind it, by the way. 2 million. How much? Kill? Nice. About expected. And we crit. Yeah, okay. And now you're dead here because we are neutral for... How many counts is it? 20? 20 counts? 20 counts, right? It's pretty good, honestly. Defensive neutral for 45 timer counts because it's 15 on entry 3 times, right? So 15, 15, 15. Which is good. That's actually a better way to do it because some units, kind of like that ROF Super Saiyan Blue Goku, that free-to-play one we got, he has the neutrality for 40 timer counts, just flat out 40 timer counts. So, but what would have been better for him is like every time he enters, like 8 times, 5 times he is neutral. Like 5 timer counts of 8 times he's neutral. That's 40 timer counts still, but it's every time he actually comes in, not when he's out and about just on standby, right? It would, you know, give more value. But G4 has more defensive value because, especially with that big cut, he has more defense value because it's when he enters. So that 15 is not expiring because he's on standby. No, it's when he enters and enters and enters. And you can honestly save him for a spot where it's like a super tank mode spot of, I don't know, a last man standing Ultra Gogeta, and then the lock-in just ended, and I have my G4 while this guy's going to still be neutral. I got my 80% cut. I got my defensive neutral. Like, I'm still vibing in that spot. Or like a, I don't know, GV blue card from Goku, right? Okay, I'm neutral defensively. Okay, I have my big cut. Like, you probably wouldn't even take more than 50% at that point for like a mono purple GV on a G4 that still has its big cut and defensive neutral. That's, yeah, it's pretty easy to maintain that defensive neutral. Again, 45 timer counts for his, you know, appearances. 3 times he appears, basically. It's not hard to maintain, but good stuff there. Future here. I saw CMZ, who is a very, very good LF, so maybe he can do something here. Hopefully, for his sake. Gonna be pretty needed here. Okay. Well, we're not neutral here. We're only neutral defensively, so do that. Let's drop here just because not doing much damage anyways. Oh boy. Oh, you actually sidestepped. Thanks, appreciate it. Okay, we'll go to you. Got that paralyzed, which is nice. Didn't actually proc, but still got the still got the effect, just to at least exist there. Interesting strike there. And now you're in a terrible spot, to be real. I mean, if you're smart, you'll go to Cell. Destroy Dragon Ball real quick? No? No? Okay, well. I mean, there's no reason to go to G4 there, right? Like, if I go G4, I'm just going to get covered on Cell, then all this other shit. Now you go to Cell, which is smart, but, you know, destroy Dragon Ball earlier. Didn't have to worry about this, but, no. Take some free damage. Appreciate that. Nullify Endurance for super long now. 30 counts. PB! No PB! 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 Any Arts Land, please! No, I wouldn't sidestep there when he has no vanish. Why would I sidestep? No, that'd be stupid, man. That's Legends. Like, what are you talking about, Legends? What are you talking about? Somebody dies. I don't give a fuck if it's Future going. I don't give a fuck if it's Cell. Somebody fucking dies. Alright, good luck. Have fun. Ultra Gogeta carry this match. That doesn't make any sense, so I don't sidestep when I'm sidestepping. Patient. Super patient. Rush. That'd be dumb to rush there. I said rush because it would have been so dumb it wouldn't have worked. Did you not realize you had no vanish, or is that just me? Maybe that was just me. Okay, well you die. Well you die. Cell lives? Cell lives! Great. Because you were neutral there. Spam! Pop off, Queen Cell. Pop off. Against Majub, you ain't gonna do jack shit. It might stall long enough to rush. No? Okay. With CMZ, but no. No. Not there. Not there, Chief. Haven't rushed out of kindness. I feel like I should provoke that kindness. Cool. Yeah, I'll revoke my kindness here. Just get someone out of the way. Oh. I mean, it doesn't matter at this point who it is, right? Because G4, his full usage here is down in dumps, and I get guessed. Tackle? Surprise. I don't care. I just wish I don't get guessed on 99% of my rushes, that's all. Oh, good. Earned. Earned and deserved. Because better team. I know you tried the ultimate there. You tried a slippery play. It didn't work, but you tried it. You're not going to kill or anything, but we'll cancel some buffs. Appreciate you. Okay. Pop off, son. Pop off. Pop off, bestie. Go for it. You got this. You got Gauge. You got it all. Pop off, bestie. What's the chance you have a blue card here? You're just going to spam it and catch me. This game is so predictable, and yet I still fall for it. I love it. Never change, Legends. Never change. Goodbye, Mr. Cell. G4 didn't do too much there, unfortunately, but Ultra Gogeta is part of the team, so it does help him. Helps him a lot. The droids. Oh boy. Vegeta being here rather is a little bit. I feel like it's weird. I feel like it's weird because Vegeta's only supporting the Trunks and not the droids because he does Vegeta Clan and God Key, right? So like, it's a little bit weird to have Vegeta here, but maybe you don't have Cell. Maybe you don't have, I mean, any other sub option, but I don't think Vegeta's full value is really recognized on this team is the main like thing I have with it, because it's not. Like, his main value is him being able to support while doing crazy damage, right? It's gonna stay in. Because you want me to swap over so you can swap to Gogeta, which I'll do here. Fuck it, but did a little bit later so we get some more free damage. Okay. No. Call you there. And we have a rush. Anybody here is a good rush candidate. Even Trunks if he's back. Blue card's pretty obvious, but I get guessed anyways, so fuck it. Get guessed anyways, guys. Don't worry. I know it was obvious. Don't worry. But still will get guessed. Figure you go quickly there because you surely don't want your Vegeta to die here. Playing well, but Legends doesn't seem to give a fuck about that. Because my rush. So sad! So sad! That's a lot of damage. Let's pop this. I feel like I could go for something right here. Let me pop this main ability. No? Okay. You have a rush? If you catch me here, you're in a great spot. You can't swap. You can! Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Well, that's not good. Yeah, I figured you kind of dropped there. Okay. Call you out. Vegeta is gone. Trunks is not. Trunks is probably gone. Alright, well, if anybody's going to bring it back, it's going to be the androids here. And you do have a rush, so I wouldn't be shocked. You don't rush G4, okay. Interesting. The swaps, we can maintain advantage. If you swap over, then I'll swap to Majub. If you rush Majub, I don't give a fuck. Very basic stuff here for us. I'm scared of a rush is the issue. Should just win. Whatever. That was done with me. But gladly caught you there. If we get guessed, we probably would have just flawless this match. But unfortunately, the Rising Rush do be a bitch. It be a thing. G4, get that LF. I am not the biggest fan of this LF. It is honestly just a rip-off of Gogeta Blues, in my opinion, because the situation of it just feels like the ending, right? The ending really just like sells the Gogeta Blue vibe, because all this looks cool, right? They both do Kamehameha. Obviously, you know, Gogeta Blue does it cooler because Gogeta Blue is just a cooler character, but this little ending here where it's like, oh, the fake dust, like, you ain't doing some bullshit dust, you ain't doing that G4, that's some fake shit, you're foo-foo. Elite G4 because Hercule is here, just in case. Obviously, Hercule matches are not fun matches, but gotta deal with some bullshit every single time you play Dragon Ball Legends anyway, so here we are dealing with it. Go for a blast again. I mean, if you cover, whoop-de-doo, Super Vegito. Okay. Go for this. So G4 is not immune now, right? No, we still are, okay. At least we're neutral here. That's a purple, by the way. Zenkai left and shit. Ooh, look at the purple! Ooh! It's a purple! Guys, don't sleep on him. Don't sleep on Super Vegito, guys. I'm not paralyzed, by the way. You're gonna stand here? No, I've had a match like this before, don't worry. You thought I was paralyzed. The hamster ain't turning, my bestie. I don't think your hamster's turning in your head over there. Maju, pop off, my bro. My bestie. Short. Hercule, come in. I don't fucking mind. Hey, I'll take all this. Fuck it. You want to use Hercule? You gotta play the game a little bit. I mean, right here, you're not gonna play the game much, right? You're just gonna, like, go for a strike instantly because you think I'm gonna get paralyzed. Which, if I do, sucks to suck. But if I don't, sucks to suck for you because you'll probably just die from Maju if I catch you. And Maju's not meant for damage. 6 million. Cracked. Oh, we ain't gonna kill you with Maju at all. Oh boy, we're gonna get one shot, aren't we? Got paralyzed one shot, to be real. Let's go. Oh, I love what G4 does this. I adore what G4 does here. Because you can't do jack shit. Go to Super Vegito, sack him off. Have fun. G4, your immunity. Bardock has this immunity. G4 has it, I believe. Maybe Cell has it. So many like actual like decent units, maybe not Bardock, but so many actual decent units actually have this immunity. I don't even think you realize I have the immunity. Okay, it's all right. You don't need to realize it. I realize it. What the fuck are you doing? They already ran out, by the way. You were paralyzed there. Oh, Maju! Throwing it back at him. Appreciate you. That sounds awful, but he threw the paralyzed back. Oh my god, what'd I just say? Jesus Christ. Good stuff, G4. Being immune sealed that match from the get-go. I was gonna say beginning, get-go. Green, green, yellow. Didn't even pick their teams, so that's great to wait 60 seconds for that. It's awesome. And you're here. Oh, wow. Thank you. What a kind person. So kind. Thank you. Thank you so much. Actually, so nice. Wow. If only I could have some niceness like that in my experience of existence, but no. Cannot be so kind, unfortunately. Okay. No. Okay, yes. I'll take it, obviously. My eye is super scratchy for some reason. Apologize. You want to get rid of my cut? I understand! It's fucking big! I also want to get rid of it, but no! I do not approve. Now you're gonna swap, because you're scared. Spooky. Go for the blue. And let's get some free damage. That's a lot of damage. Go for the blue U. Cool. Tap out. Awesome. You wait super long, huh? Interesting. We're just here to stall, because obviously we're not going to do much to a green. I feel like we don't kill, but this is just free, so let me just get it off, right? Fuck it. If we do kill, fuck it, that's great. If we don't, fuck it. It's a free hit. Why not? Shucks. Should've given more ultimate damage equips. Right? I don't know why you do that. Yeah, that was a very dumb play. Honestly, all of it. The entire sequence was just stupid. Maybe that's what happens when you wait the entire time. Maybe. Huh. I would have dragged that match out very long, by the way. I am petty, so I would have dragged that match out very long because, again, you made me wait 60 seconds for a match that was barely 2 minutes. It's not even 2 minutes, actually. It's a minute 50. Okay, well. Thank you very much. Green, green, yellow. It's just Super Saiyans with other units. It's literally green, green, yellow. It's just Super Saiyans with other units. Obviously, a lot better of a carry unit there, but it's all it is. Future. Yeah, no, maybe so. Am I right? I am right. Beautiful. Let's cancel all of the buffs. At least whatever's cancelable. Not much, actually, because look at that bar. Literally nothing got canceled there. Wow. Thank you, androids. I just wasted the green card, basically. You're staying in so you could have the color swap out. I mean, you don't need to take all these hits. Oh my god. Let Trunks build up. What are you doing? Thank you. 4 million! That's a correctly built Trunks if I ever seen one. What are you doing? Yeah, let yourself build up, I guess. Fuck it. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Well, we'll take that. Jesus Christ, you have a lot of HP on your units. Oh my god, this is going to be tough. Well, G4 doesn't give a fuck, clearly, but it's still going to be tough. Go for that. That's smart, yeah, it's smart. Just get your gauge, I guess. Fuck it. Cancel some buffs, but get your gauge. What are you doing? Doing the same play. Change it up. Someone dies here. Oh, someone really dies here. I thought Future Golem might be back. I was a little scared of that strike, but someone's dead. Guaranteed. 1.5. Yeah, easily dead. I honestly thought the androids might take this because they're boosted and all that, but no. Future Gohan, goodbye to you. Whew, barely. Not that easy. Okay, that would be a lot easier. You have a green card. Or you're just not playing. Whatever's going on, I will take the win. We are clearly getting it here. I will take it. Cancel some buffs. Pop a main. Nullify your endurance. Let's just throw it, because just using the ultimate does nullify endurance, right? So, if I use it, I nullify endurance 3rd time it counts. Now you have the ultimate in hand, probably, huh? Oh, you're also paralyzed. That's not good. I thought you might have a rush. No rush there, no problem. Honestly, I don't want to rush here. It's just... I feel like it's a weird way I see it. It's, like, rude to rush if the match is, like, so unwinnable. Maybe it's rude to not rush. I mean, maybe, because like then you're just stalling out, but it's not like I'm stalling out on purpose here. I'm just not trying to be a dickhead and rush when I don't need to, because it's just... Like, do you need more bullshit going for you when you're, like, you know, already this down bad on a match? I don't think so, because look. Like, got perfected there. It's like, oh my god, like, if that happens, you don't want to get rushed as well. It's just like, oh, fuck you to you, but I guess stalling could also be seen as that, but... I'd rather someone not rush me than do that. Well, actually, I'd rather match end quicker, so maybe I do rather them rush me. But then rush is like RNG, then I could somehow get comebacked on, even though Short Trunks is not pulling a comeback there. What were the stars? What were the stars? Because 4 million HP on Future Gohan is not something you see ever. Like, it's hard to get 14 stars on him. Or, well, he is 14 stars. Okay, good party. Thank you. Appreciate you. Your party's a lot better than mine, by the way. 14 stars, yeah. 14 stars with 4 million HP. Trunks had almost 4 million as well, I think. 6-star droids, whatever with them, you know. It's not too low, not too high. Huh. 14 star. 4 million HP. That's a lot, Future Gohan, but it did nothing. Lovely. Key? Something like that, right? Something like that. I'm just surprised that Future Gohan had 4 million HP. Oh no, it's Future 3.5. So 3.5 is more casual. Okay. First starts, huh? I feel that. I feel that lag as well. Alright. He dropped. Okay. Interesting already, this match. Definitely a unique one. Alright. Let's get it started. Get it started here by actually doing something. You shouldn't have many cards here. Dude. Interesting drop. Don't really know why, but sure. This is really interesting how you're playing. I don't agree with it in any manner, but it's working, so whatever. Take it. Take what you can get. How much do you take, Mr. Puddle? You gotta take quite a bit here. Not bad, not bad. And then you just... This is kind of what I mean, but I don't agree with what you're doing because you just stood there and took hits. Like, you got vanished, right? So, okay. Yeah, and interesting stuff going on here. Interesting stuff. That's a lot. Do it again. That's a lot. First life gone. Unlucky, man. Unlucky. PB! 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 Done a lot of green cards so far. You didn't catch me. You didn't catch me. I should have just rushed there, huh? Ah, fuck it. Puddle Link coming in there. We'll do quite a bit. Probably over 60% here. Rosé's not too tanky. Is Rosé getting cut when I vanish, though? Or is it when he vanishes? Something like that. Some bullshit. Okay, I'll play for us. Okay. We'll both play. Okay. Super slow play style here. If that's what we want to call it. Is that what we call it? Is that what we call this? Oh, brother. What are you doing? This match is hilarious. This guy's doing nothing, but it's all right. It's all right. You're driving, man. You're driving. I appreciate it. I appreciate your candor to driving. Driving? Driving. Can't even think. I'm so baffled by so much going on in this match. You know. Appreciate you for wasting that. Yeah. Okay. I already popped your endurance, so if you don't guess me, you die. Let's hope. Gaming moment. I did pop your endurance, right? Your gauge popped while your endurance popped. I'm pretty sure your endurance still did pop, though. If we didn't... Oh, no. Sort of Hope's gonna fucking one-shot me. Like, okay, awesome. Yeah, okay. Good stuff. I don't know why you even swapped, but sure. Woo! That's a good catch. Nice. Yeah, a double rush? Probably. This is G4 without his big cut. Clearly, you can see a difference in his tanking, where it doesn't really exist. Cool. Puddle, come on down, because, well, you don't want your Rose dying here, right? Oh, do I get PV'd? Oh, I'm ready for it. Oh, just tackle. Shouldn't have any cards. You had a green and a strike when I destroyed your entire hand. Dragon Ball Legends, the experience. This is unfounded. Get out of my match, Mr. Puddle. This match is going on way too long, to be real. And now it's all up to Mr. Red Jose. The goal, don't get rushed with my Ultra Gogeta. That's all we need. I have no banish, you still did nothing. I don't know what else I can do for you here. Yeah, I don't know what else I can do for you here. He is neutral still, because that main ability lasts for, what, 30 counts or some bullshit? That neutral's gone. Alright, we'll do one more match. Definitely a unique one there. Definitely. Let's get into the last match. Last match is up against someone that wasted CC on this Vegeta Zenkai. Oh, I feel bad. Honestly, I feel terrible for you that you wasted CC. But maybe a mono purple, you could look like something. I just feel like if you need to be a mono purple, you're a pretty dog shit unit. Because if you need mono purple, well, that's not going to help you, to look like an actual decent unit, you're relying on triple Zenkai, quadruple Zenkai, and a million Zenkai buffs to actually have any, and I mean any, type of usability. And that, in my opinion, is quite pathetic for a unit to need all of that to look okay. Or good, even. But hey, Vegeta will be able to lock me in here. Will be some spooky stuff. Hopefully it goes well for you. I want to see it go well for you, honestly. Because, to be real, nothing Vegeta has ever done for me has impressed me. So, if Vegeta can impress, I'll be happy about it. Oh, I feel so bad because Vegeta gets sacked off here. Oh, it's such a sad fucking sight for Vegeta. Yeah, and there's Vegeta. Goodbye. Yeah. I know. You knew, I knew. You know I have a green card coming up here because Majub is supplying a green card. Hopefully you guess it because, well, I don't know. Amazing. Vegeta's dead. I found his utility. Takes a rush. Woo! Vegeta! Woohoo! Nice. Nice! That's hilarious, man. That's just hilarious to me. Oh, I didn't catch you. Yeah, I just went for that stupidly. That's alright. That's something though, Vegeta. I'll tell you that one. That is something. Something unique, for sure. But just die. It's beautiful. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Motorcycle. Everyone. Appreciate you all. Rush me here, I'll be wasted. I don't know what the hell you're doing. Oh, what are you doing? What are we going for here? Why'd you go to Super Vegeta? I'm super confused. Get the joke? Please get the joke. Thank you. Okay, PV fishing goes crazy. Woo! Super Vegeta! Look at you, a mono purple! Go crazy! Ooh, no drop. Unlucky, my boy. Okay. I'll throw him back. That was a very close range ultimate you went for there, at long range. Oh, nice! Huge, huge. Let's get out. If only I could catch you here. Okay. If I catch you, you lose. Please! Beautiful. You lose. That's it. Match is over. Now we do this. We do this. Goodbye. GV. Mono purple, by the way. It's mono purple. Can't really do much better for them, can you? And this is exactly why I say, and I'm glad it's at the video, even though it's at the end, mono purple is a gimmicky shit tier team. GV loses or dies, whatever. You fucking lose. Overall, though, G4, incredible stuff here. Obviously, ooh, is this perfect? Please be perfect. Please be perfect. No, why not? It's good equip. You should farm it. G4 does have a very nice value where his damage is very good on the entry, on the late game, on everything. Ultimate, super good. Obviously, the plot equip helping him quite a bit here, a lot more than his own uniques out of the second one. Very good stuff for him. Very good stuff in existence for him. He does nothing really bad. If he does anything that falls down, I would say, is his value of after that first time tanking, he doesn't have as much value, and he's sackable at that point. But pre that, he is one of the better units on the team, probably a number 2 unit on a fusion team. Pre that, sometimes post that, because Maju can be a little bit, but you just run a different, yellow's leader slot, for kind of Ken's leader slot there, and then you don't really peek out G4, but then you still have good units around him. It all works out fine there. But overall, G4, a great anniversary unit right now, but we will be going into territory of some mediocre units coming up here. Rabagoan's not mediocre, it's just that his first life is pretty ass. But let me guys think of G4, and I'll see you guys in the next one.